Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to give you all an update of what's been going on at my allotment. I removed 2 large beds and in place I added a circle patio. With the 2 large beds removed, I made some large borders for some plants and created a little walkway for a grass path. With so many flowers appearing at the moment, I really wanted to be surrounded by them. So I decided to divide up the allotment, designating half of it to vegetable production and the other half to a flower garden. So as you can now see, all around the patio are lots of different plants, different varieties. But once this starts filling out, I'm going to add some groups of plants, the same colours and textures, and then the path here will be grass also, and it will have a planter with a trellis next to the fence, and then this is where my greenhouse will be. So I created 2 long borders to edge the path, and in it I added some boxes, some peonies, different flowering perennials. And around the edge I've added peonies, salvias, catmint, some evergreen shrubs, a lilac at the back there. Mirrored the other pathway border with some boxes and a cone, and some foxgloves and some geums. Another new addition to the allotment is this A-frame for growing peas up. It's good because you can grow the peas over the border and then still underplant with stuff. And they're actually beans that I'm growing up here, not peas, but I mean you could grow peas up there if you wanted to. This type of bean is actually purple, so that'll be so interesting to see the nice vibrant colours and have like purple with a meal. Underneath I've planted carrots and lettuce and some onions. In this area I'm going to lay 1 roll of turf, and then at the end where the tree is now I'll eventually have a nice bench with an arch around it. I was going to put a new bed here, but I really like it as a border with the Japanese maples, hostas and grasses. So with my actual peas I'm growing up an obelisk, and since filming this I've noticed some flowers, so I'll soon have some lovely peas to put on my dinner. When making compost, you want 2 parts brown to 1 part green. So green is things like leaves and vegetables, and brown is things like cardboard or shredded paper. This is a view inside one of my vegetable cloche, and I really need to weed it, so please ignore the weeds. But I have some carrots that I've had in there for a couple of months. These are my broccoli plants. I've got Brussels sprouts and some really big cabbage. In this bed I've got potatoes, sweet corn and sunflowers. In my other cloche I've got kale, broad beans, red onions and beetroot. I'm not pruning these boxes for a while as I want them to get bigger, and then I'm going to prune them into spirals. I really like the structure and formality that they bring to the border. The red and yellow plants you see are called geums. They're a herbaceous perennial that flower for quite a long period, and I'm going to use them in drifts. I still need to add some to the other border, but I'm really confident that it's going to look great when it's finished. The structure, in the winter I'm adding some small interesting conifers, being careful not to choose varieties that get big. I like this one because it's shaped like a heart. I got given some lupins by someone else at the allotment. I cut them right back, but luckily they flowered. I also planted up some dahlia tubers into pots with some well rotted horse manure. I'm going to pack the borders with ground covering plants as I find mud quite unsightly. I'm really happy I decided to divide up the allotment. This way I get the best of both worlds. I get a new garden and I get a veg patch. Okay, so I might have been keeping a secret. I've actually just completed the path and here I am going to show you what it looks like. So as you can see here, the bark does make it look a little bit washed out, so I decided to change things. I'm so happy I did. Here's the finished result. So what do you all think? I really like it. I think it looks really smart. I've still got some more plans for the allotment and the garden area, but I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I spend many days here enjoying myself, keeping busy during the lockdown. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you all for your lovely comments and all the support, really. Please subscribe and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.